child. All right. All right. All right. So, the title of this talk is a riff based on the iconic song by Kanye West, Jay-Z, and features Frank Ocean on the chorus where he says, human beings in a mob, what's a mob to a king? What's a king to a god? What's a god to a non-believer who don't believe in anything? Will he make it out alive? All right. No church in the wild. So the song has themes of religion and decadence, while the chorus in particular outlines this power existential crisis where the concerns of the inferior groups are nothing to the superior being. Okay, Dr. Mack, what does this have to do with your talk? Great question. So we know what this mob tried to do last year, right? And we know what these mobs tried to do back in 2020. So collective action gets things done. And all collective action is just groups of people doing stuff, good or bad. And mobs are just groups of people. And so they shouldn't be thought of in the negative sense, right? Because mobs get things done. Think about all of these unsavory regimes and monarchies that were turned over by mobs, right? Even better, think about all of the unsavory politicians that were voted out of office. Because that's right, folks, these are also mobs, right? And so voting mobs have been the most successful in impacting change here in America. Back in 2020, Biden received more votes than any presidential candidate in American history. And speaking of history, for the first time, we have an Alaskan Native and a Hawaiian Native representing their respective states in the House of Representatives. We also saw former rising star Liz Cheney lose her primary race. And so voting mobs are the kryptonite to overzealous politicians and incumbents. But how can that be, Dr. Mack? Isn't the whole point of voting is for folks to exercise the right to vote in elections? Yeah. Yes and no, right? So candidates, they want large turnouts. Incumbents, they only want their supporters to turn out. Why do you think there are so many voting laws being proposed and passed in state legislatures across the country? These are folks that are trying to limit the turnout of unsupported voting mobs, and they don't want their seats to be jeopardized. Why else are all these dark money groups and these corporations, why are they spending billions of dollars in our elections? They're not trying to buy fraudulent election results. They're trying to influence your vote choice because your vote matters. And it's not just your vote every 2 years. Your voice also matters. So don't frown and walk into the sunset when your candidate doesn't win. Go to those town hall meetings. Pay attention to what your elected official says about their work progress. Pay attention to who donates to their campaigns and who's lobbying in their office. Consume more than cable news and whatever your family says about politics. Hold your elected official accountable for what they do and for what they don't do. Because storming buildings, writing all these Twitter essays, and making aggressive threats, it just won't cut it. There are better ways for the mob to handle the politician. And so, let's revisit Frank Ocean's chorus, and I suggest a better one. Human beings in a mob. What's a mob to a politician? What's a politician to an incumbent? What's an incumbent to a voting mob who is tired of his shenanigans? He won't make it out alive. All right. No politics in the wild.